Okay, so I'm about 3 weeks behind in doing my pregnancy updates, and I have fell so far behind, partially because I've just had a lot going on around my house and a lot to deal with, and my family has too. And me and Sam have just had kind of a lot to be discussing and working on, and just things kind of the priority level, I guess, the videos kind of took a back seat, and I feel bad in ways about that, and I might feel better if I had been doing them. I don't know. So I'll start with an update, like on my car wreck and stuff. Basically, I was discharged from the hospital with just chest wall pain and just bruises and stuff, and I do not have any problems that I know of really from the car wreck, except the only thing I can really think of, and that I really think is because of the wreck. I have issues with my left hip now. When I walk, sometimes it will just pop out of place, and it will hurt really bad. It will ache. I can't lay on it anymore really at night. I have to sleep on my right side now, and it never really bothered me before, so I think that's all from the car wreck. And I don't know if that'll be something that'll go away in the next few months, or if it's going to be something that's going to bother me for the rest of my life, but it's not terrible. I finally went to court over that, and the police report was wrong, first of all. A minor thing that was on it that was wrong was the date that the accident occurred was a day off, and the witness said that I was pulling out from behind the stop sign there at the bottom of that road, and that's not true. I was pulling out from the gas station at the bottom of the road. I was not at the stop sign. Those are two totally different places, by at least, I don't know. All I know is either that guy's just confused about what he saw, or I think maybe he knew the man that hit me, and he said that to try to help that guy get out of it. But whatever, that guy's going to be in way more trouble than me. So, I don't know when he had to go to court. I've already been, and granted, it wasn't, I would have loved to have gone and, walked out of there and then said, oh yeah, okay, it's all good, but that wasn't the case. I pled guilty. I just kept my mouth shut, and yes ma'am, no ma'am, that's correct. And honestly, I think partially because I just pled guilty and I just took it and I didn't argue, they were a lot easier on me than what they were supposed to have been. Like, my fines were knocked down several $100s. So, because I'm not guaranteed that I would have made the situation any better by arguing, I'm kind of glad that I just kept my mouth shut. And the really good news about that is, I have until after the baby is born to pay that stuff back, to pay my court costs and my fines. And obviously I didn't lose my license, and I don't have to do driving school, so that's really good too. I've almost got enough money in cash squirreled away to pay off my fines. I've just gotta, I'm hoping to get rid of my prom dress from my junior prom 2 years ago, and if I could sell that thing for what I want, then I would automatically, I'd have the money to pay off my fine. So, there's that, and that's good. With my doctor's appointments, let me think. I have one next Tuesday, and it's also a growth ultrasound. Finally, they're going to do one of those. The high-risk doctors up at the hospital in a town about 3 hours away from here had wanted me to do growth ultrasounds every 4 weeks. It's been 2 months or more. Let me think. It's been November 26th was the last time I had an ultrasound, I think. November 20-something. I had to look on my calendar. So I definitely, they have not been complying with that rule, and they're finally going to do one on me. next Tuesday. And it's also going to be just a regular checkup. At my last one, Sam went with me, and we went and did the hospital tour. And during the hospital tour, I don't know, I really, it did not do anything good for me except make me scared. And we've got a lot to talk about with paternity papers and a voluntary acknowledgement of paternity. That's, we still gotta discuss that, and that's going to be a pretty big issue for us, I think. But other than that, everything with the baby, as far as I know, has been okay. I've noticed, though, in the especially this week, she has been a lot less active, and I don't know if she's just tired from weeks of continuous activity, or if maybe because I've been really super stressed this week, if it's kind of got her, chilling out or what, I don't know, really. Me personally, I've been okay. The biggest thing I've got going on, really, is the insomnia, still. I do not sleep. I cannot. I sleep, but I do not sleep normal hours like a human does. It is 3 o'clock in the morning, or anywhere between 3 and 6 a.m. when I fall asleep. And then I'll wake up anywhere between 3 to 12. I'll wake up anywhere from like 9 a.m. to noon, maybe a little bit after, normally, so I'm not sleeping as much as I should. But for whatever reason, I just cannot fall asleep. And it's just, sleep is not my friend lately. I have noticed, lately, my heartburn, it seems to have, I don't know, maybe gotten a little bit better for the time being. Or maybe I'm just eating less stuff that irritates it. I don't know. My meals have been pretty simple. Breakfast for me normally is like oatmeal and a banana, or, a bowl of like plain cornflakes. So, maybe a change in my diet a little bit like that. I've been eating more bland foods, just simply because that's kind of something we have a surplus of right now. And I've just not, I don't know, I've been in a weird mood when it comes to food. I have wanted stuff that I've not ate in a long time, like since I was a little kid. I don't know, it's strange. And other than that, I am probably going to make a regular doctor's appointment with my family doctor and go to him for some advice, because I've been told repetitively by my OB that, oh, it's okay, you're just allergic to your soap and your deodorant and everything that you've used for years and years before you got pregnant. I'm just getting to a point where I'm really having issues with my skin and with these, allergic reactions, and they're really nasty, and they're really, I've got places where my skin is, so raw and irritated, and even after discontinuing use of whatever product we thought was causing it, it's not going away. So I'm starting to think that maybe there's something more. I don't know. I could be wrong. Other than that, I think I'm going to count this as my 27, 28, 29 week update, and I'll throw in pictures. I did keep up with taking my pictures. That is one thing I did do for you guys. And then I think I'm going to do kind of maybe a little bit of a life update, just to explain some of the things as to why I'm so scatterbrained and sidetracked at getting things done. And I think that will be it for this, and I will try to get back on track, and I will try to do better, but I don't really know if that's going to happen, considering she is due to be here in 11 weeks, so I've got about 2 more full months, and then not even a week really before she's due, so I'm getting kind of closer and closer to that date. And as the time approaches, I don't really know how much spare time I'll have to do videos, and especially after she's born, I have no clue what my life will be like. But as always, thank you guys for watching. I guess make comments, ask questions. I don't know. Nobody ever asked me anything, but it'd be nice if somebody did.